Did you know that you are the co-creator of your life? Everything in you, everything around you, everything that's happening in your daily life. I heard these words the first time from a very smart man. I was at an event and he was on stage telling everybody in the audience that you are the co-creator of your life. And whether it's good or bad, hard, challenging, toxic, beautiful, you are the co-creator of that. Hi, I'm Leanne, and welcome to my channel, I Say This With Love 33. Welcome back if you have been here before watching my other videos, and thank you for visiting if this is your first time. I have made a lot of videos about my personal experiences, and I'm here to share with you today about being a co-creator and accepting that as truth. I had a difficult time with this one. I had never heard this before. I had been in a very toxic relationship, marriage, and I was an empathic person. I took the brunt of everything. I allowed myself to be the person that accepted fault for everybody, everything. I didn't have boundaries. I was married to a narcissistic man, and I came out of it alive, and I survived that space for 40 years. So I'm going to consider myself pretty much an expert on that topic. But I never ever knew that I was a co-creator of that relationship. When the presenter said that, I was like, wait, hold on a minute. You mean I, sweet little innocent me, who does everything for everybody and makes sure that everybody's happy all the time, and the one that is just above and beyond the person that she always should be because she feels that she needs to be that person to get respect, and her worth is all about how much she can give and do, even though she's being pounded down and gaslit and all the horrific things from a narcissistic spouse. You mean I co-created that? What are you, nuts? And as he kept talking and going deeper into that meaning, I was sitting there in the audience just like, whoa, like there's no way, like, I don't know if I want to listen to this anymore. But I decided to choose to stay there and listen and go deeper and open my heart and my mind a little bit more, because this man is pretty significant and he's very knowledgeable. So I'm like, I'm going to hear what he has to say. Well, he kept going on about it and explained that when you come together with your significant other, friend, whatever, but you're both at a place of equal energies and your energies attract each other. So obviously when I got together with my ex-husband, we were both in that same energy. But as the years went on and on and on, and towards the end of our 40 years together, I began to like wake up and realize like something doesn't feel right. I'm not happy. And I started to do things to elevate myself and grow myself and try to find who I am as a person in this world. And I'm not such a miserable, toxic, son of a bitch, asshole, all the words I was called. I'm not that person. So I began to up-level myself while he continued to stay back here. So our paths were not aligned anymore. And I know they hadn't been aligned for years, actually, but I was just unable to accept it and say those words out loud, and most importantly, feel it. I did not allow myself to feel that. So as the presenter was talking about you are the co-creator, and I felt like all wounded and like, God, that I would never put myself in a situation like that. Well, it took me a few hours and overnight in my hotel room, sleeping in that bed, well, trying to sleep, but unable to because I'm thinking of like, oh my gosh, it's true. I did co-create that situation. I co-created that space of allowing me to always be the victim. I chose to be a victim and not a creator. in my relationship, in my whole life. I chose to let people speak to me without respect. I co-created that. I co-created the way people abused me, the way people used me, the way people didn't respect me. And how did I do that? Because I didn't have the feeling in my heart and soul to love myself and have boundaries and have respect for myself and have any self-worth or self-confidence. So everything that I was feeling inward, I was projecting outward onto my spouse and everybody else that I let walk all over me. And that was hard to swallow. It's pretty hard to even think about it right now. It's like, dang, it just seems so easy, so like, aha, like, duh. But I went 54 years in my life of living that way. Now I'm aware of it. Now I'm awake, and now I understand every single situation, every single minute of your day, you are co-creating. You're either co-creating with the universe and just surrendering and allowing, and whatever's meant for you will come to you. Whatever's not meant for you will slip away. You will be guided into a different direction. There will be a specific no from the universe because that's not meant for you. We have something better, but just hold on and wait. Keep trusting. You co-create every single minute of every day. When you're at your job, when you're with friends, when you're out into the world, how you respond, how you take in people's energy and the energy of the world, how you allow things to bother you or not bother you is a part of you being the co-creator. As you co-create your life, as I have learned over the past few years, I co-create love. I co-create peace. I co-create joy. I co-create dancing. I co-create the ability to just be living my best life because I am responsible for my life. I can only control how I feel, how I respond, how I receive, and I no longer have to receive, feel, or have control of things that don't resonate with me and make my heart expand. I am truly a believer of you cannot help anybody go through if you have not gone through it as well. And let me tell you, I have gone through it deep, a very long time, a lot of work. So as of now, like you can make the choice to step into your full power, which is a little scary because we don't realize how much power we have inside of us as humans. And we are just living in fear, as I did for all those years, 54 years of my life, living in fear of like, well, I don't know anything else. Oh, I took wedding vows. Oh, I'll never be able to financially make it. Oh, what will everybody think? Oh, I have a reputation to uphold in the community because we look like we're just so put together and so happy. Those fears, those doubts, those construed beliefs kept me locked up and in the chains of fear, guilt, and shame for so many years because I had some feelings in my soul and in my heart about things don't feel right. I don't know if I'm happy, but I just pushed them down and refused to let them come up and feel them. I was never a person of feelings. And now, you know, as I've said before in my other videos, I don't live any minute of any day without feeling. And that has helped me co-create who I want to be. That has helped me co-create to step into my power. That has helped me co-create this most beautiful, peaceful, loving life that I could have never imagined that I would be living. It is absolutely powerful. It is breathtaking. It is so beautiful to know that you have the power within to co-create any situation. Think about, what is your dream? What do you want as a person? Not as a wife, not as an aunt, not as a mom, not as a sister, not as a teacher, not as a nurse, not as any title that you hold, but you as an individual here on earth, without any expectations from anybody else, or even all the expectations you have inside of what you should be, how you were raised, what is going on in the world, and what do you need to do. No, block all that out. Try to quiet your mind and open your heart and think, what is my dream? What do I truly want? How do I feel? Am I living my best life? Am I truly living up to my soul's purpose for being here on this earth? That's a beautiful question. And I can tell you, I didn't have that answer for the first 54 years of my life. And now I have that answer. And I just want to turn around and put it out into the world. It is possible. There is light at the end of the darkness. You are the co-creator. You are the person responsible for you. So let that sit. Think about that for a while. See what resonates with you. Decipher. Am I going to make changes? Am I going to stay in this situation? If Leanne could make it out of a very tough situation and time and 40 years of entanglement and embodying all the things that don't even matter on this earth, then I can. You can do whatever you put your mind to. And the motto is to never give up. So I'm going to end it here. I thank you for visiting my channel. Thank you for coming back. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. And I do truly say this with love.